welcome you trying on the packages, packages, however you say it. Welcome to the EDH Brothers for our very special Thanksgiving episode. I should note that this episode is being recorded before Thanksgiving because we want everyone to spend time with their families, but we appreciate you joining us for this episode. But as always, let's bring everybody on stage because that's what we need to do. We'll start in turn order. We've got the usual suspects as we had last week. So, Knight, we'll start with you. Introduce yourself, who you're playing, and we'll go around the horn.
What is up, my dudes? This is Knight from the Late Night channel. I forgot to change my name to that, but it's fine. My real name is Matthew, so we'll put that out on the internet. It's fine. So, as I said, I'm part of the Late Night channel. That is my TikTok and Twitch. I'm affiliated with the EDH Brothers. I am currently going to play a deck that, when Josh, told me kind of what the theme of this game was going to be, which is about togetherness with the holidays coming up, I decided to pick a deck that I thought kind of represented that. It is Optimus Prime, Hero. He is a commander that bolsters his allies and tries to make everybody stronger by being a great leader and a great friend. And so I thought it was fitting. Oh, I forgot.
Optimus Prime, Hero. Yeah.
Love it. All right. Next up, we've got the Glorious Wolfman, Caleb.
Hello, everyone. It's Caleb, aka Glorious Wolfman here. I am playing Storm, Force of Nature. I built this deck approximately 5 hours ago, so this is the first ever run of it. There are no extra turn spells. There are no extra combat spells. And I'm going to try to win the game with Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, or Bolt Wave. And let's just see what happens.
Sweet. Well, I am running Catilda, Dawnheart Prime. This is Human Tribal. And yeah, just a bunch of humans getting together, having a good time. There may be a massacre, there may not be. I don't know. We'll see. And good old Metal Nick.
What's up, everybody? Metal Nick here. Glad to be here. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Very thankful for everyone who is watching with us and thankful for everyone I'm going to play with here. Today, I'm going to be running Disa the Restless. This is the upgraded precon. This is not the cool super Ripple Foil deck. I just bought the Ripple Foil Commander because, yeah, it looks cool. Why not? But this is a upgraded precon. I think it's actually pretty well upgraded. Its new name is now, instead of Graveyard Overdrive, is Relentless Reptilian Resurrection, as I just plan to keep bringing these goyfs back and back and back and back. But I am thankful and sharing in everyone's graveyard, because everyone's graveyard is going to help make this deck that much better. So thank you.
Beautiful. And of course, it would not be a stream with EDH Brothers if my camera didn't, decide to have a moment. Shocker, right? Let's see.
It's just par for the course.
It's true. All right. Well, we have resolved mulligans.
Like death and taxes.
Right. Nice. All right. Well, as I said, we've resolved mulligans, all that fun stuff. And Knight, you get to lead us off with starting the game.
Sweet. So, untap, upkeep. This is a multiplayer game, so I will draw. Let's see here. I will start with
My home planet, Cybertron.
And then I will tap Cybertron for an Esper Sentinel and pass turn.
Seems strong.
Yep. In case anybody has a turn 1 Soul Ring.
I don't have that. I do have a turn 1 breeding pool. Chuck it into the green soul ring, as it were, Elvish Mystic.
Hey! Even
Yes.
more colorful?
Yeah, but that's less mana.
Not as good, but more colorful. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get out there.
I like it.
Yeah, I really like this art too.
Yeah, no, Commander Master seriously brought some of the best art. All right, I will draw for turn with my cool Mark Pool art sleeves.
Hey, that's who did my playmat. I even have him signed it down here.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to play Great Hall the Citadel and then pass the turn.
Draw turn. I'm going to play a forest. And I will pass turn.
Alright, I'll proceed to untap. No turn 1 soul rings this game. Interesting. In that case, I will play a plains and tap 2 for an arcane signet.
Do you want to pay for your Esper Sentinel?
I actually do, yeah. I don't. That's what I meant. I won't pay for Esper Sentinel, and I'll draw a card. That's how that works.
If only.
I'll proceed to pass turn.
All right.
I'm not going to attack anyone yet. This is about togetherness. We're trying to be friends here.
Before the Carnage
well,
comes? Yeah.
Since we're all friends, I'm going to play this training center untapped.
I see what you did there.
And I would like to announce that we want a shrubbery, and I will pay for the Esper. So we want a shrubbery 3 visits. So I'll search my library for a forest card and put it on the battlefield. I'm going to get the Ketria Triome and pass.
You said you did pay for Esper Sentinel?
Yeah, I had this Elvish Mystic sitting around doing nothing, so I figured I might as well.
Fair enough.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play Plains. I will tap 2 to cast an Impassioned Orator. Whenever another creature ETBs under my control, I gain a life. Pass the turn.
Draw. I will play Shadow Blood Ridge. And I will tap it to add a black and a red. And play a Citrus Supplier. Alright, enters the battlefield. I will mill 3 cards. Paragoyf, Anger, and Swamp.
All of his creatures have haste. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have a
He
mountain.
does not have a mountain yet.
Don't have a mountain yet. Alright, so that'll be the end of my turn, and I'll pass it on.
Alright, I'll proceed to untap.
This
Draw.
is the nicest couple of turn cycles that we've ever had.
That it is.
I will play a mountain. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So in that case, what I will do is I will tap 1, 2, 3 for a Burnished Heart. And I'll tap my Arcade Signet for a land tax.
Oh,
It doesn't do me much good because I'm not behind on mana, but it at least gets it out of my hand.
Well, and provided I play a land, I mean,
True,
I'm ramping.
true. This is very fair. But seeing as how everybody has a creature now, I will pass the turn.
Alright, draw.
Okay.
Let's go. Hard choices. I will play Polluted Delta as my land for turn. And yeah, Knight, I think it's time to give you a card. I'm gonna pay a Swiftfoot Boots, and I'm not gonna pay for it.
Yay!
And then I'm gonna pay 2 for a Ruby Medallion. So my red spells do cost 1 less.
Seems good to me.
And then I'm not gonna bluff anything. I'm gonna fetch with this polluted delta, go grab the surveil land of varying nature, and I'll pass the turn. I think it's probably gonna be commercial district.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a command tower. It's my land for turn. Now, there's one very cool thing about the Great Hall of the Citadel. I'm going to tap the plains to tap the Great Hall of the Citadel to generate a green and white. And we'll use that to cast my commander. Trigger Impassioned Order. I gain life. So now, humans I control have tap, add 1 mana of
I
any
can't
color.
get commercial district. Sorry, I can't get commercial district because this only gets blue. So I'm gonna get hedge maze.
Oh, okay.
Or no, thundering falls. We're good. We're good. Got it before the comments did.
Let's see. And then, you know what? I'm feeling very generous. I'm going to tap the Impassioned Order for a white, tap the Command Tower for green, and I will cast a Talisman of Unity. I will not pay for Esper Sentinel. So,
Wow, you guys are so nice to me.
all right. I think that is all I can do right now, so I will pass the turn.
Tap. Draw.
I'm gonna put this 1,000-year elixir into my graveyard.
Oh,
Seems pretty neat.
We'll play Death Cap Glade. And then I'm gonna pay 1 and 2. Actually, here I'll tap that. Yeah, I'll tap that Flood Red, and I'll play Grizzly Savage. I will reveal the top 5 cards in my library, put a creature card into my hand, or a land into my hand, put the rest in the battlefield. Or into the graveyard. In the graveyard, yeah.
I'm
sorry.
saying, what?
It's been a day, guys. It's been a day. All right, and so I will put this mountain into my hand, letting Mortivore, Path of Ancestry, Lightning Greaves, and Shigeki, Jukai Visionary go to. Actually, I think I actually want Shikai Visionary. Those will go to the graveyard. So I'll keep him, put those down. That now gives, at least in my graveyard, land, creature, artifact, instant. I'm up to just counting 4 card types in my graveyard so far, but curious if I don't think anyone else has much. I think, Caleb, you just got lands in yours.
I think he's
I've got a sorcery and an artifact.
Okay, you got a sorcery and an artifact. All right, so we're at 5 right now. 5. Just keeping track of that for Goist later, I hope. All right, and then I will go ahead. I'll use I had 1 floating from that, a floating red, and I'll use that to pay for Esper Sentinel. You've drawn enough cards this turn. And I
haven't drawn any. I haven't drawn any this turn.
Well, you've drawn enough turn this cycle, I should say.
All right. And with that, I'll proceed to untap, upkeep trigger, land tax. I do have 1 opponent who controls more lands than me. I will search for 3 lands. I'll go ahead and get a mountain, an island, and a plains out of my deck and into my hand. Proceed to shuffle. Anybody like to cut?
I leave it to the Lords of Chaos.
Okay. In that case, I will now drop. I will play the island that I searched for. That puts me at 5 mana. I think I am just going to pass turn.
Alright, untap.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. I will discard an island.
Draw. Okay. It's kind of cool. Um, I don't want to get this year. I think I am going to cast Storm. I am going to pay 1 to equip the boots. Any responses?
Nope.
Let me actually check on what Storm reads real quick before. What is Storm's full name? It's just Storm.
Storm Force of Nature. If you hover over it underneath my name, I'll show you the commander.
Oh, you're right. It does do that. Ceases whenever it deals combat damage to a player. The next instant and sorcery spell you cast this turn has to. No, I think we're okay.
I would say the instant or sorcery that I could cast and might cast is going to be irrelevant. But I will go to combat, and I'm going to attack Josh, who's at the highest life total with flying and vigilance, for 3 commander damage.
All right, 1, 2, 3, down to 38.
And I'm going to try to set up for a fun ramp turn next turn. And by that, I mean, I'm going to cast, and Knight, you will get to draw off this. I'm going to cast Noxious Revival with a Swarm of 2. So I'm going to target 2 cards in graveyards and put them on top of their owner's libraries. So I'm going to put We Want a Shrubbery back on top of my library. And Nick, I'm going to put Grizzly Salvage back on top of yours.
All right.
Because I feel like you want another Grizzly Salvage.
I'll take another Grizzly Salvage. Thank you.
Yep. I'm just here to help my friends out.
Yeah.
Not degenerate Storm Day. On that.
All right. Untap. Upkeep, draw. I think. You know what? I too want to jump in on the being nice. So I'm going to tap 3, so 2 in the green. I'm going to play Godama's Reach. I will not pay for Esper Sentinel.
You guys are just the absolute best.
Only on the Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, right.
Any others? I don't care. So I'm going to have the plains coming tapped. The forest will go into my hand, but I will play that as my land for turn. Your Tennessee Shuffle. Okay. Play that for turn. And then I think so I have 4 mana available. That's a lot of mana. So I'm gonna tap 1, 2, tap the Talisman for colorless, tap both Catilda and the Impassioned Order for green and white to cast Sigarda, Font of Blessings. So Sigarda is fun because other permanents I control have hexproof. I may look at the top card of my library at any time, and I may cast angel spells and human spells from the top of my library. Funny enough, she's the only non-human in the deck.
Not even the other Sigarda that helps humans?
No, she is the only one. Only because I pulled her from a pack and I was like, and she goes in. So, and I mean, giving all of my stuff hexproof is great. When she does come in, Passion Worker triggers, I will gain life. And yeah, I will pass the turn.
All right. So, draw.
No, we'll look at the top card because I can. Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, so I will 2 for Grizzly Salvage again, and I will reveal the top 5 cards of my library. Okay, there's some lands. And I will grab Zatora's Proving Ground, play it, and then I'll play it.
And now everything you have has haste because that is a mountain.
That is a mountain, correct. Everything it has haste, which right now, look out, 1/1 Citrus Supplier.
Oh
Let's go.
boy.
That could already attack. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then let's see. That's gonna be my turn. I'll pass the turn.
All right. During your end step, I'm going to pay 3 and sacrifice Burnished Heart to search my library for 2 lands.
You
Put them onto
killed the
battlefield.
beast. Do you get a
I
turn out of
did.
it?
I'm going to search for a mountain and a. Let's actually search for an island here. An island. And I did try to stick with a little on theme by keeping these lands as either Infinity or the Secret Lair Transformer lands.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I just did not have the funds to keep doing that.
That's okay.
So there are going to be some
No,
mismatched
land
lands.
tax
that
does
bothers me.
trigger, and I believe you have how many lands?
I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have the most. Never mind.
Nick and Caleb, how many lands do you guys have?
I have 4.
I have 5.
Okay. Okay, and that was during the end step. So, untap, upkeep. The land tax doesn't trigger. I'll draw. I'm going to play a Plains, so I now have 8 mana. With 8 mana, with this Sacred Treasure, I summon Big Appa, the Rock Stopper. Optimus. Oh, sorry.
I am Optimus Prime, entering the battlefield to bolster my allies.
Okay.
Yeah. That leaves me with 2 mana left. If you don't mind, I'm actually going to tap it like so. That leaves me with, he doesn't have haste. I'm not going to attack with Esper Sentinel. That means I move through combat and go to discard. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. So I'm going to discard an Evolving Wilds and a Plains. During my end step, I also bolster 1. And due to bolster, I find the creature I control with the least toughness. Least toughness? Yeah, least toughness. And put a +1/+1 counter on it. Ta-da! I did the thing.
Ta-da!
Pass turn.
Alright, so let's see what I can do with my life here. So we know what I'm drawing. Let's see if we can't have some fun with it, shall we? Let's go... red and 1. How many cards does everybody have in hand?
7.
6.
4.
Alright. I'm going to cast Storm's Will, targeting Knight, which is Jessica's Will, so I'll make 7 red and exile my top.
Seems good.
Cool. I got a Naturalize, a Tropical Island, and a Hedge Maze.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the artwork done for Storm's Will?
Yeah, no, it's great. It's very similar to the Jessica's Will art, but
But it has
even
Storm.
better.
Yeah.
So I will play the Tropical Island. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to naturalize the Esper Sentinel.
In response,
Okay.
I'm gonna blow up your medallion.
Sure.
Why you gotta be mean?
You did that with what?
I did that with a braid.
Okay.
Yeah, a braid, destroy target artifact. So
Because Esper Sentinel's drawn you so many cards, and I had a naturalize that I wanted to use. This is only in there for flavor and enchantment removal. This is not going to be used. I think I can only use them until end of turn. Yeah, play them this turn. So
you could have targeted my land tax. It's technically drawn me 3 cards.
sure. I'm going to move to combat, and Nick, I'm going to attack you for 3 flying vigilance.
Okay, I'm gonna take 3.
All right, main phase 2. I want some more shrubberies. Storm count is Jessica's Will, a braid, naturalize, and this. So I will go search my library for 4 forest cards and put them onto the battlefield.
That is gross.
I'm going to get commercial districts. I'm going to get stomping grounds. I'll have a surveil trigger after all this. I don't think I have any other non. I've got a taiga. Yeah, that's really what I wanted to do. I'm storming off to get lands.
Okay.
And I've got a surveil trigger, but outside of that, Josh, I'm good.
Okay.
How many lands do you have now? 8?
Yeah, a lot. I'll count in a second.
I mean, your land tax will go off for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I have 7 lands, so
Yeah, I'll have 9.
okay.
Let's see. I am first going to tap 3 to
There's
play
Taiga, and probably just a basic forest.
my favorite, I think, artifact from Battle for Baldur's Gate, the Decanter of Endless Water.
That one's really good. I heavily debated putting that in here.
I will then pay 2 to cast Swiftfoot Boots, and I will tap 1, move to equip the boots onto Sigarda. Any responses?
I wish I did.
I have no responses.
There,
I'm gonna
Nick,
surveil.
you're good?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no, you're good, man. Yeah, sorry. I said
Okay,
that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
So now,
So essentially, we can't target any of his stuff.
correct.
I don't have to target his stuff. I just have to target him.
This is true. I will then tap Matilda and the Impassioned Order to cast Celestia Signet. And then I think for my final trick, I'm going to tap 2. So tap the Decanter to tap the Signet, cast Evolution Charm. And I'm going to go search for a basic land card and reveal it out of my hand.
Do you pay 2 for Esper Sentinel?
That was funny.
I tried.
Valiant effort. I have not played a land for turn, have I? That is lovely. Okay, so I'll play that as my land for turn. Look at the top card because Cigar allows me to do that. Yeah, we'll just keep that right there. I think I need to swing. Yeah. Knight, I'm going to come at you with Sigarda. She's a 4/4 flyer.
I do not have any blockers, so I will take 4.
All right. That is all I can do, Pastor.
Right.
all he can do, he says.
I know. That was kind of a crazy turn, not gonna lie.
It's a good turn. It's a good turn.
Okay.
I ramps.
I'd be upset if somebody board wipes, but also I very much understand it.
I get it, and the threat.
But no, not just you. Me and Caleb have one creature.
He has two.
Oh no, sorry. Me and Nick. Sorry, me and
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, just trying to decide what strategery
I mean,
to do here.
Its elf is basically a forest at this point, but it exists.
All right, so I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay. Yeah, I'll pay a green and a just and a color to play Shigeki, Jukai Naturalist. Can I even do this? I need land so badly. You know what? I'm gonna do this instead. I freaking hate wasting this on this, but I don't have a choice. I'm gonna play Eternal Witness. When enters the battlefield, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. I'm gonna grab Stomping Ground, and I'm gonna play Stomping Ground. And hey, can you turn my light off, dude? You're screwing my light up. And I'm gonna lose 2 life to have it enter tapped. And just for, let's see, kicks and giggles, because I just want to have a little fun now, I'm going to play Ripples of Undeath. So at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may mill 3 cards, and then if you do, I can pay 1 and 3 life. If you do, put a card from among those cards into your hand. Go to combat,
All right.
so pre-combat. No, that's the beginning, so that'll be on my next turn. So I will go ahead and just pass the turn. Can't do anything else.
All right. I'll proceed to untap. Upkeep triggers. You have more lands than I do, so I'll search for 3 lands. Once again, mountain, island, plains.
Mark.
Do a quick shuffle. Just a quick shuffle.
Truffle
Just
shuffle.
a quick one. Just a quick shuffle.
You got the reference of the truffle shuffle?
From the Goonies?
Thank
Yeah.
you. We can remain
Yeah.
friends.
I don't know. I don't like your board.
What? Just because it's now all hexproof?
Also, you hit me for 4. So, anyways, I'm a draw.
Thing.
Oh man, it would be so helpful if I could actually stop drawing lands. I'm having the opposite problem. So I shall play
Hashtag first planeswalker problem.
this mountain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. I will use 4 of that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 for a Keeper of the Accord. At the beginning of each opponent's instep, if that player controls more creatures than I do, I create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. At the beginning of each opponent's instep, if that player controls more lands than I do, I may search my library for a basic plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle my library.
Ramp, ramp, ramp,
Okay.
ramp, ramp.
I'm also going to tap 3 for an Abzan Falconer.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
Counter, +1/+1 counters on the flying. And
That is correct. Yep. I found all of the cards that I could fit into the deck with Outlast and threw them in here because I love the mechanic. I just wish it was a little better. Like, you could pay the mana. Yeah, instant speed. But instead of having to wait a whole turn to pay the mana and tap it, it's a little meh. Anyways.
Yeah, but it's flavorful with the name Outlast.
Yeah, true.
Maybe when we go back to Tarkir, they'll improve the outlast
Bro.
mechanic.
Bro, maybe? That would be sick. Anyways, I am a world before I am a man. I was a... Anyway, sorry. I'm in combat. I do not want to swing at anyone. I kind of want to maintain blockers at the moment, so I'm going to move directly to instep. Trigger Optimus. Technically, I should have been doing that at every instep, so he should have more counters on him than he does right now, which is 0. But I missed all those triggers, so it's fine. Abzin Falconer will get a +1/+1 counter on him.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize it was each instep.
Yep, it's each instep, but like I said, I missed all of them, so it's fine. Here we go.
All right. Draw.
I now have a 3/4 flyer.
Well. How many lands do you have, Knight?
I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so you're...
And I have 2 blue open.
Okay. Well, Absent Falconer is a what right now?
It is a 3/4.
Man,
How big is Storm?
3/4 as well.
3/4 as well.
I played a Hinterland Harbor as my land for turn. It definitely enters untapped. I have 1,000 forests. And some amount of islands as well. Josh, I'm just going to hit you for 3 commander.
Can't do anything about that.
My cards in hand are not great. I only have 2 of them, so I'm going to move to instep where Knight will have a trigger.
Yep, and since I have 2 creatures with equal toughness, I get to choose. I'm going to choose to put another counter onto Absent Falconer, so it is a 4/5. I also have a trigger of Keeper of the Accord. You control more lands than I do, so I get to search for a Basic Plains. Is it Basic Plains? Yeah, Basic Plains, and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Shuffle my library, but you do not control more creatures than I do, so I don't get the other effect.
Yeah, it's a white card. It can't be too good. They can't give you non-basic plans.
All right, untap.
Ever since Craig Wesco cut Mark Rosewater off in traffic, he's really cut down on the white power.
Let's go 1. Yeah, we'll just tap that. 3.
For those that get that reference, good on you. And for those that don't, it's an older cardboard crack comic that really went over well.
Cool. All right. So I played Master Chef. Commander creatures I own have this creature ETBs with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, and other creatures I control ETB with a +1/+1 counter. I'm going to tap 6. Tap Catilda to activate her second ability to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. Because why not make everything better? And I think I'm just going to pass turn for right now. I think I want to keep a blocker up. I love
Right.
Storm, but I don't love Storm punching me in the face all the time. Oh, yeah, you're instant trigger.
Yep, I have instep triggers. I think Optimus is the only thing that triggers because we each own 3 or control 3 creatures, and you do not have more lands than I do. So I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter onto Keeper of the Accord,
Which now has flying.
which now has flying, and it is a 4/5.
Okay. All right, so untap, draw. At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, mill 3 cards. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, you
And-
got a planeswalker.
Yep, sure did. Can I pay 1 and 3 life? You do. Put a card from among these cards. No, I'm not going to right now. I'll just go to the graveyard. That will, I think, at least put. I think I'm at 4. 5, I think we're at like 6 now. I think planeswalkers. I've got artifacts, instant sorceries, lands, creatures. If there's an enchantment or max 8 battle, right? I think so. If there's an enchantment in the graveyard, let me
9.
know. 9.
Kindred/Tribal is the
That's
the
kind
ninth
of
one that exists.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pay 5 to bring out Disa. Hopefully you let me keep Disa at this point, since I'm clearly doing so much in this game. Disa does have haste, and let's see, how big is Sigarda? Sigarda's a 5. 5,
Yep.
5. And you've got a 2/2. Storm is a 3/4.
3/4.
All right. I'm really only doing it because I want to make a Goyf. I want to make something start happening. So, Caleb, I'm going to swing at you with Disa.
What's her power?
5/6.
You know what? In the spirit of giving, I will let it through.
All right. I'll make it
that
terminal.
Goyf.
All right. So, just as a now that we are finally at Goyfing, we're not Goyfing away here. So, planeswalker, artifact, sorcery, creature, instant, land. Yeah. So I've got 6 card types in mind. So, does anybody have an enchantment?
Nope.
A battle or a
Battle.
tribal card.
I have an artifact, but no enchantments.
Okay. All right. So
let me check. I have a few enchantments in this deck. No, I do not have any of those.
okay. So my Goyf right now is a 6/7. All right, and I think those are all the triggers that I currently have. So I will go ahead and pass the turn.
All right, during your instep, I will bolster. Once again, I have 2 choices here. I will simply bolster Keeper of the Accord, skip it up, and then move to untap.
Well, hold on, because Nick does control more creatures than you do.
You are correct. So I do get to make a 1/1. So I'll stack them to where I do Optimus first, and then Keeper of the Accord second. So it'll just enter as a 1/1.
Yep.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
So now I have 4 creatures. Cool. I wish I knew where my tokens were. You know what? This will be a 1/1 token. Okay. So, how many lands does everyone control?
5.
6.
10.
10? Okay, land tax will trigger. I'll go ahead and search for island. Where's my other islands? Island. And I'll search for one mountain. Right there. And those will go into my hand. Once again, that's 2 islands and 1 mountain into my hand. Just clearing out all the non-land cards from my hand, from my deck. Land tax is pretty neat.
I like it. I like it a lot.
And where's that? Alright, now untap, upkeep, and draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in hand. So let's see what I can do here. First and foremost, I'm going to play one of those islands that I searched for. So I now have 10 lands, total of 11 mana. What to do?
I mean, you do have 2 flyers.
I do have 2 flyers. I have a 4/5 and a 5/6 flyer. Actually, this token is going to be confusing because I have it as 1 token, but I need it as...
Well, I know which one's which.
Okay, here. I'll just do that for a token. Do I want to just pass turn again? Not really doing anything. Yeah, I'll just move to instep. So I'll just bolster. I've got a 1/1. So 1/1 is now a 2/2 with flying. Yeah, I think that's it. Move to discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. So I will discard. I will discard an island, a mountain, and a plains. Yep. And that's my go. See, you guys may not be doing much, but I'm at least letting my table eat, okay? Everyone's getting fat at my table.
Fair enough.
Well, people would be if I could draw better, but right now that's not happening, so I'm just gonna pass it up.
Passing turn?
Yeah, I got stone nothing.
Oh, wow.
During your instep, hold on. During instep, we control the same amount of planes or same amount of lands. I control more creatures than you, so the only thing I have trigger is Optimus, which will be the 2/2, which is now a 3/3.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will look at the top card, because I can. Not what I wanted, but sure. Let's play planes. I'm going to move to Colony. And I think I'm going to swing the Impassioned Order at Nick. It is a 3/3.
I will take. Is it flying or on the ground?
Nope, it's on the ground.
I'll just take 3. That's way too much mana.
Yeah, it's way too sus.
Yeah, it's he knows I have like a 6/7 and he's swinging at me with a 3/3. So I'm
Sure.
gonna be much smarter than the average bear there.
Darn, I tried. All right. Yeah, move to end step. Knight, do your thing.
Yep. Bolster up. This 4/4 is now a 4/4.
Cool. Pass turn.
Alright. I am going to untap. Draw. Oh. Alright, beginning pre-combat main phase, I'm in the mill 3 cards. Seraph Viper's Fang, Buried Alive, and Tainted Wood. Wood. I'm going to pay 1 and 3 life to return Buried Alive to my hand.
Yep.
It takes me out 28, I think. Spell table's being silly. And those are going to go there. And then I'm going to go ahead and pay a green to tap that plus this to play Buried Alive. And I'm going to search my library for the 3 creature cards and put them into my graveyard.
Yep.
Okay.
This is probably the nicest game we've ever had.
I think so, yep.
Well,
We're
we're all
nice
just-
to each other
We're
these
all
days.
waiting with our hand on the button going,
Come on. Someone do something. Please.
There's no button over here. This is my button has been disassembled. It is
You-
currently under repair.
You played with your button a little too much.
I got greedy in the fact that I decided I wanted to just, storm off to get a bunch of lands. I thought that would be fun, and that might have been a mistake.
I have a good friend named Ratchet. He's a combat medic. I am sure that he can fix that button for you.
Okay, so I believe the order I need to do. I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter what order they hit the graveyard.
No,
then-
they all hit it at the same time.
They all hit at the same time. So then hitting the battlefield is Pyrogoyf, Termagoyf, and Nethergoyf.
Oh,
Seems nice.
Yep.
All right. So Pyrogoyf's power is equal to the number of card types in all graveyards, and its tough is equal to 1. So I think we're still at 8. So he's an 8/8. Then whenever Pyrogoyf or another Lorgoyf enters the battlefield under your control,
Was
that
that
creature.
6?
Yeah, it was 6. I'm sorry, you're right. It was 6. I just dice hard to read. It is
Yeah,
6.
no worries. They're all at 6, right? Because
Uh,
same way.
Tormagoyf is also a 6. And Nethergoyf's power is equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard, and its tough. This is equal to that number plus 1.
so
So the only
it's
difference is
this
it doesn't count our graveyards.
Yeah, that doesn't count your graveyard. So, so my graveyard has number of card types. I saw
Nope.
the creature, a land, instant.
Yeah,
I have everything. I have a planeswalker, artifact, sorcery, creature, instant, land. That's 6. I think that's everything because we still don't have enchantments in the battlefield. So yep. So he's a 6. Okay, so now the triggers go through here with all the goyfs, goyfing right along. So I will just be diplomatic and fair, and I will just start and go. Knight, you will take 6. Caleb, you will take 6. Josh, you will take 6.
okay.
26.
Down to 30.
All right.
Right. And then what I will do is I will let's see. Let's go ahead and send my Tarmogoyf at Josh, Stitcher Supplier at you, Matt, and I'll send Eternal Witness at Caleb. So 2-1 coming at you, Caleb, a 1-1 coming at you, Matt, and a 6-7 coming at you, Josh.
Okay.
If I don't block the Eternal Witness, what do I get out of it?
My next Pyrogoyf trigger will not go your way. My next 2 Pyrogoyf triggers will not go your way. How's that?
I'll take 2.
All right.
All right. So
And-
I'm going to block with Catilda.
Okay.
Before damage resolves, I'm going to activate Catilda's ability. So
Can I make that same deal so that way we can have all triggers just go towards Josh?
Yeah, deal.
Okay.
I'll take one.
All right.
I'll take one.
Well, I am
Commander
activating
Post at its finest.
to put another counter on everything.
I hope Nick wins this just because we decided to take a bunch
I
of small
surely hope
incremental
so.
damage just so Josh dies.
So I put the
That'd be
counters
so
on.
mean.
Catilda's going to die.
Okay.
I'm going to put Catilda in the graveyard.
Okay.
Proceed.
Okay. Oh, and you're proceeding. Okay. All right. So there are 2 instances where 2 more Tarmogoyfs will enter the battlefield. They will also be 6s.
All right,
And Josh-
in
Okay.
response to that trigger,
Uh-huh.
just remember the deal that we made.
I know.
I'm going to tap one and pugnify your Pyrogoyf.
And what is Pongify? It turns it into a.
You get a 3/3 green 8.
Or green 8, yeah.
Okay.
So those 2 triggers will still happen.
Hold on. Okay, with that on the stack, I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast Cosmic Rebirth. Choose target permanent card in my graveyard. If it has mana value 3 or less, I may put it onto the battlefield.
In response,
Yep.
The courtesies are gone.
I just wanted to feel included. I have.
Oh. In response, I say hello. Okay.
All right.
That's
So
totally-
okay. All right. So
So
Your two
mine will.
Termagloif or your two Pyrogloif triggers will still happen.
I will keep my
after
deal.
they
So
resolve.
Josh, you will take 12.
Okay, well, so stack resolve first. Cosmic Rebirth will resolve. I'm going to bring Catilda back.
Yep.
Catilda will come in with a counter. Trigger. Actually, when this resolves, I'm going to gain 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 3 life from this and a life from that. And then I take how much? 12?
You take 12. Correct. Now, Pyrogloif will go to the graveyard, yes, because it's becoming a chimp or whatever.
It is destroyed, and you get a 3/3 green ape.
Cosplaying as a glyph. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's just destroyed. You know, black and green are not known for ever bringing anything out of the graveyard.
No,
Yeah,
of course not.
Yeah.
If anything, I've just delayed it a little bit.
We'll pretend my Saproline is a 3/3. Okay. So
Sure.
All right.
there we go. That's a 3/3 freaking monkey. All right. I don't think there are any other triggers at the moment. So can I do anything else with 1 mana on hand? Don't think that I can. So I will pass the turn.
All right. Since you obviously control more creatures than I do, I will make another 1/1 soldier. Optimus Prime. I will actually have the trigger stacked where the token will enter and then it gets a counter. All right, and then untap, upkeep. I believe I still have the most lands out of everybody. I have 10.
Yes,
Definitely more than me, man.
Yep. Okay, so I still have the most, so no land tax. I'll just move straight to draw. I will play a Plains. And I will pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we'll tap it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. For a Padim, Console of Innovation. Artifacts I control have hexproof. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control the artifact with the highest converted mana cost, or tied for the highest converted mana cost, I draw a card. So right now, that CMC is, or mana value is 6, because Optimus Prime is an artifact creature with 6 mana value.
Yep.
And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana left. I'm still just not going to do anything. I'm still going to sit back, instep. I'm going to bolster. There we go.
All right, just you wait. I'm gonna do something one of these days. Interesting. I'm gonna move to combat. Nick, do you have any flyers?
Don't have any flyers right now, so yeah, you can hit me.
Okay, I'll hit you for 3.
Take 3 and go up to 6 commander damage from that stormy fellow.
Yep.
That's Stormy.
I'm gonna
Storm,
cast
Storm.
Rhythm of the Wild.
Okay.
So creature spells can't be countered, and my creatures have life. I'm gonna cast Cloudstone Curio.
Oh God.
Whenever a non-artifact permanent enters the battlefield under your control, you may return another non-land permanent you control of the same type to its owner's hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap
Storm
this for a
two.
green. I'm going to cast a Fin Hornets. I'm going to use Cloudstone Curio to bounce this to my hand. And I'm going to give this haste with Riot. I'm going to present a loop where I bounce these an infinite number of times to create an infinite storm, ending with this one with haste. And then show you this lightning bolt, with each of you getting targeted by 300,000 copies.
And he tells us that he doesn't have infinite combos in there.
No, he's
I never said I didn't.
With lightning bolt, he was very specific, saying lightning bolt.
All right.
I also said I wasn't going to take 45-minute turns, or I didn't have any extra turn spells or any extra combat spells.
Well,
Probably
anyway,
a
I'm
good thing-
assuming no responses team, right? I'm assuming that's where we're at.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good thing because Kyler was next. And, yeah,
And I was really, really hoping somebody would swing at me so I could get this Aether Spouts off, but
It was
Alright.
still fun. I got got to do a little bit. I got a little.
It seems sweet.
yeah,
No,
this seems great.
I definitely done a lot to this deck to make it really a lot more powerful now. So I'm liking it. I just got a little bit mana burned and didn't got the mill engine going before I could get her out, and didn't quite get as much value out of it as I could have. But
So the other way, by the way, to generate infinite storm, because I'm not doing cantrips and rituals and things like that, is Grinning Ignis, which says pay a red, return it to its hand, you get its mana cost back in mana.
you do that with
storytelling.
Bergie. Yep.
I had the exact opposite problem with lands. Even though I was searching up 3 lands, quite often, I was still only drawing lands. So I was just stuck.
Since Storm did its thing, I will not be playing Storm for Game 2, and I think we did play fast enough to be able to get a Game 2.
I think we did. I think we came in under. I think we're good. And
Oh, do we want to let the viewers know about the new thing, Nick and Josh, regarding not having 3-hour, 4-hour videos anymore?
Yeah. Nick, if you want to explain it, because it was actually your brainchild.
sure, absolutely. So we thought, in the interest of a few reasons. One, there is now a little bit of a time limit on our streams, at least for the time being, while the random dude goes and earns his keep in the evenings. So we do need to wrap up by a certain time. But more importantly, we all have jobs and we have lives, and those who love us and like to see us at other points in time in the evening. So we do have to wrap it up at a certain point in time. So for that reason, generally speaking, if the first game goes beyond 90 minutes, we will likely not do another game unless someone just says, I have something stupid and I can get an infinite combo going on turn 4. That would probably be CEDH, and we probably wouldn't do that, so that's probably not going to happen. But generally speaking, 90 minutes will be our cap on game 1, and if it exceeds that, we will likely have to delay another game. The second part of this will be if we are in our second game and we are encroaching, I would say, kind of our 30-minute, we have to wrap this up. We are going to be putting a moratorium on board wipes and things like that basically reset the game and keep it going. I realize it can be really fun, and it can be kind of interesting to see how boards get wiped and all this happens, but we do have to get the game wrapped up. The game does have to end, so we will allow that to happen, or we will allow, say, a game-ending play, a Triumph of the Hordes, a Craterhoof Behemoth, if you will, to resolve itself as well. That would be another part of that as well.
Or if a board wipe can guarantee that you're winning on that turn, like in Garrett's Wake. Things
Exactly.
of that nature. So.
Yeah, exactly. So we hope everyone appreciates that. We love playing, but I will be honest with you, I've never been a big fan of when a commander game honestly goes beyond about 90 minutes. It really kind of gets to a slog, and I personally just would like to be done at that point. So we are doing some things to start a little bit earlier, so we can hopefully still get both of our full games in. We can have a good time. I didn't feel like I got a good card draw, so I'm going to turn it over to Sidar on this one.
All right.
All
Get
right.
some cards.
Knight, who you playing?
Sorry, I had to step away for a second, laundry and whatnot. I decided that, I just got done playing a deck that was all about benefiting myself and my board. Well, now I'm playing a deck that kind of benefits you guys. And I say kind of because this is not a group hug deck. This is a group slug deck. So, as long as you guys don't attack me, you guys get benefits, pluses, creatures, whatnot. Just not me. Don't attack me.
So friends with benefits is what you're saying.
Kind of, yeah. Just without all the.
Word.
You know what? Anyways, who's next up?
That would be me. So I've got Muldrotha of the Gravetide. I believe, Nick, you're the only one who's ever played against this from the EDH Brothers. I don't think I've played this on the channel yet. This is a birthing pod thing. So I'm going to try to resolve some kind of birthing pod effect and then pod up the chain until I either die or kill everyone.
I like it. I am playing the Necroblossom. So this is a landfall deck, Abzan landfall deck, and land cards in my graveyard have dredge too. So,
oh sweet! I didn't know you had a Necroblossom deck.
yeah,
I will definitely encourage my my friend Alex to watch this. Hopefully, Alex, you are watching this. Shout out to you. That is his all-time favorite commander, and so I'm sure he'll be excited to see it if he tunes in, which he better because
you
he's my
better,
friend.
because if he doesn't, then well,
I will fly out to Colorado and give you what for personally.
I mean, yeah. Okay, come on. Trying to get Caleb in the 4th spot. Let's be honest here. There we go.
I think just that actually.
Ooh, yep, that's good. I like that. And this deck is also special because I'm running my EDH Brothers sleeves.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
We should probably all get some of those eventually, huh?
Dragon Shield's wonderful. Not a sponsor of the channel, but they could be.
They could be. I almost exclusively use their sleeves. You'll almost see every deck that I have in the Dragon Shield art sleeves.
Same. I have two. I believe only 2 decks that run different sleeves. Everything else is Magic. Dragon Shields.
So I love Dragon Shield, but I have become a sucker for Ultimate Guard's katanas.
Ultimate Guard makes some good sleeves. If
Yes,
they made
they do.
art sleeves, I'd be a lot more interested because the thing is I'm real bad about paying attention and have a bad habit about doing stuff like this, and then half my deck is upside down.
Yeah.
So with art sleeves, I can just fix it without having to find a shuffle effect or anything like that. I can just pick it up, reorganize it, and
There you go.
without seeing any of the cards.
That's fair.
All right. So are we all good to go?
We're all good to go. I will throw out that the Ultra Pro Apex sleeves, at least the ones I have on my group slug deck, aka Nightmare on Planet Bullshit, are amazing. They are really, really good, high quality. They are also $20 minimum a pack, generally, unless you get them on sale. So they're definitely not for everybody.
I mean,
I've also heard good things about Game Gen X. Really, any sleeve company that wants to sponsor us, we'll use the sleeves. 'Cause, I mean, obviously,
Please just sponsor us.
Yeah, anyone sponsors.
Absolutely.
I will start this game off by drawing for check. Oh, well, yeah, that's gross. Okay. I'm going to play this forest, right? Tap said forest to cast Wild Growth Enchanting said forest. Pass it.
Very nice. So now he has 3 mana on turn 2.
No, just 2.
No, 3 mana on turn 2, because if you play another
Oh,
land,
yeah,
you
yeah.
have.
Good point. All right, Nick.
All right, no, it's my turn already. Oh my goodness. Oh geez. All right, I will play a Plains, and got that nice foil Marching Machines art going on now.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I finally got all those lands in, and then I'll play a Soul Ring. Don't hate me, because I'm beautiful.
Too late.
Pass turn.
I
Don't
will
worry.
not hate you. I will
say,
not hate you.
By my turn, they're gonna hate me more than you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to play the Sacred Foundry, but I'm going to have it enter the battlefield untapped by losing 2 life. And then I'm going to tap it for a Soul Ring.
All right, there we go.
Oh,
I feel like my Soul Ring's a little more fair because I lost 2 to play it.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. You pass a night.
Yes.
So I'm about to become public enemy number 1 here, if I wasn't already.
Are you about to play Collector Oof? Oh.
No, Soul Ring,
Arcane Signet.
Arcane Signets,
Oh crap. Oh god.
Lana Ralph.
Okay.
Pass turn.
I love it. Love it. Josh thought he had a great turn 1 play, and the rest of us said, think again.
Okay.
Sorry, Josh.
I'm gonna play the plants. Tap for 2, 3. Let's play Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Ooh.
Play a
Play
swamp.
another land.
That's a pretty strong card.
Yep.
It's a good one.
All right, pass turn.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I kept this hand off the explosive start. I don't have much to do after this.
Let's see. You don't have
Like,
many cards in hand, do you? Now at this point, right?
I've got 4, and one of them is a land, and one of them costs 5, and the other one costs 7. And they are very specific types of cards that are not relevant to its current board state.
One's a Cyclonic Rift.
Nope. I don't think I
Oh.
run Cyclift in this deck.
And
Also,
make you up.
All right.
I
Cool.
would classify that as a 2.
All right. I'm gonna untap. Draw.
I think I've baby rifted as many times as I've overloaded.
All right, I'm
Honestly,
just gonna go ahead and play a swamp, and I'm gonna tap 2 to play Triumphant Adventurer. It's a
Hey,
1/1 with
that
Death
looks
Touch.
familiar.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Josh. As long as it's your turn, Triumphant Adventurer has first strike, and whenever Triumphant Adventurer attacks, venture into the dungeon. So there we go.
Very
Oh
nice.
man, we're venturing, huh?
We might go adventuring later on. Yes. All right. That is all I can do because it does not have haste. So I will pass it a turn.
All right. I
Hey
will
Nick, you
draw.
have the mechanic that broke Legacy and honestly Vintage and Pauper for a long time. Do you have the initiative in there too?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
I have the initiative and I have Undercity. I don't really know how that breaks it. I just had this.
Yeah,
and I was
so
like,
the
In one v
Undercity is part of it.
in 1v1, so you just turbo out White Plume Adventurer on turn 1, and then while your opponent basically on your turn 2, your opponent's turn 1, they were facing down a 5/5. It's going to deal them effectively 10 damage on turn 3.
oh, okay, gotcha.
It's irrelevant in multiplayer.
Oh,
Or
shit.
Not irrelevant, but not nearly as bad.
Gotcha.
Well, this game just took a fun turn.
I play Smothering Tithe.
All right.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Pay for Smothering Tithe.
All right.
Not doing anything else with my life. Might as well be used. I'm gonna fetch with Polluted Delta. I'm gonna go grab the Zagoth Triome, I think it's called, and pass the turn.
Okay. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. All right, so I'm going to tap for 4. Cast my commander, the Necrobloom. I will first cast play a brush land. It's my first land for turn. Trigger and make a play. And then for my next trick, I will play, because I can play a second land, I will play Karn's Bastion. I will make another
Did you paid for Smothering Tithe, right?
no.
Nope, he gets a treasure.
No, I'm a little late in asking, but I was responding to a text from my father.
No, you're good. Okay, so I have 2 plants, right? I'm going to tap the these two, and because lands I control are every basic land type, that means I can tap the brush land, and I'm not getting pinged for the green mana, correct, Judge?
Yes.
Yep.
Woohoo! I'm going to play a druid class. So whenever land ETBs under my control, I gain a life, and then I can level it up. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to hang back. Pass turn.
Raw.
Smothering Tithe.
Nope, it's yours for right now.
Okay.
There you go, bud. All right, a sunken hole.
It's a great card, but I always feel bad whenever I have to constantly ask.
It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tap out to bring out Sidar, and then I gave you a treasure, so I'm gonna swing at you for one. And I guess that means I get to go adventuring. Is it not?
Here we come, a wassailing among the leaves so green.
Don't you
So
get a Sidar trigger from attacking?
yeah. So there will be I draw a card. And
So the venturing doesn't go into the Undercity. It's one of the 3 dungeons. Like
Oh, it's one of the 3 ones. Okay.
Yeah, you have to specifically get the initiative.
All right, hang on. Okay, hang on.
Okay, so I'm not drawing a card. Oh wait, do I still draw or
Yeah.
make a treasure from the?
Yeah, you're still making
Large draw. Okay.
Yeah, Nick's still gonna draw and discard. It's just I
We'll
assume it's
go
probably
Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
I was not expecting that one.
They would. All right. So, all right. Yeah. So I discarded Sir Conrad,
That's a good one.
God.
It's very good.
and yep. And then I drew a card on that, and then I gain 1 life when I go adventuring. Huzzah! And yeah, I think you just take 1 night, and I think that's the end of my turn. There are no other triggers at this point in time.
So you should be at what, 41?
Yes, I should be. See, when I have it on the right thing, I go to the right place. So there we go. Okay, so yep, and then I am. Oh, we're gonna go adventuring with revocation. So I'm right there right now, level 1. All right.
I will draw and play a Plains. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I'm going to go ahead and crack one of these tokens. Tap Soul Ring for a Chromatic Lantern.
Yep.
Josh had one, and I felt like I should have the same.
I don't have a chromatic lantern. What are you talking
You have essentially a Chromatic Lantern on a creature.
Shh, quiet you.
I'm then going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Anointed Procession.
Oh. I wonder if I could take control of that. I wonder if I have anything in this that would take, because that would be lovely in my deck.
That is all I can do. So, pass turn.
All right. Draw. I'll make some decisions regarding Smothering Tithe. I don't think I want to pay for it this time.
All right, so I will make 2 treasures.
So green, black, blue, and 3. I'd like to cast my command. I'd like to cast the most expensive Crucible of Worlds you've ever seen.
And yet, Muldrotha is actually cheaper in price,
Well, yeah, especially with it being in standard now.
right? Muldrotha and standard.
Resolves, I assume?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to get Polluted Delta. I'm going to crack Polluted Delta. I don't have Surveil lands in this deck because I built it before they existed and I haven't updated it. So I'm just going to go get some sort of tapped land that I can fetch and pass the turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Smothering Tithe.
No. But let's.
You said no?
Correct.
Okay.
Make another plan. Let's do this. I'm going to tap.
I'm gonna get Breeding Pool.
Okay. I do gain a life off the land coming in. Let's pay 3. I'm gonna level up Druid class to level 2. So now I have a total of 3 land drops. Yeah, make another plan. And then tap 2 for a Felwar Stone. And I am now Hellbent. Isn't that fun?
It is. Especially now that you can play all those lands in your hand. Oh, wait.
Well, for that joke,
Yeah, I'm open.
I'm swinging 2 0/1 plants at you. About sending them.
Since I cannot divide by 0, I then glitch into the wall and Bethesda my way out of this game.
Nice. Cool. Pass turn.
Draw. Turn. I will play a Vault of Champions. Thank you,
Did you-
my friends.
Did you pay 2 for Smothering Tithe?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay you for Smothering Tithe this time.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna pay. Oops, crap. Gonna pay 3. And I'm gonna play Knight Exemplar. First strike, other knights you control get +1/+1 and have indestructible. Indeed. And then I'm going to swing the 2/2 first strike Death Touch Indestructible at Caleb. And I'm going to swing Sidar Jabali of Zafir at you, Josh. So I will draw off of Sidar. You can have that one.
I will declare no blocks. I already took the 2.
And I will, for right now, I will discard an island. And then I believe that, and then I go and I get to scry 1. I will leave that on top.
Yep.
And I will, since Sidar is the body of Jafir, dealt damage, I will bring back Sir Conrad the Grim from the graveyard.
Yep. Here we go, boys.
Here we go!
And with all that fun done,
Oh boy!
I will pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. See, this was a really cool start, you know, because I have, what is this? It's my turn 4, and I have a lot of mana. I have one thing I can do with it. So I will play this mountain. I'm going to crack 5 treasures, so putting me down to 3. Oh no, sorry, I have 8. So yeah, 3 treasures. I'm going to play Gahiji. Gahiji is very simple. It simply says whenever a creature attacks one of your opponents or a planeswalker an opponent controls, that creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
Watch
Very
these
simple.
plants go nuts.
I am then going to cast. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Tap you and you. Doesn't matter. For Sack Me Daddy. Sakura Tribe Elder.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it. Here you go.
Alright, untap, draw. I will go ahead and pay for the Smothering Tithe.
Alright.
I'm again going to use my Crucible Worlds to replay this Polluted Delta and crack it. And Nick, do you have anything in your graveyard?
An island.
An island. What about you, Josh?
Nope. I have nothing.
get nothing. You lose.
Lose.
Good day,
Day,
sir.
sir.
All right. In that case, I think I'm just gonna get a watery grave tapped and pass the turn because I'm not doing a lot with my life here.
All right. Untap.
Same.
But next turn I might do something.
Upkeep. Draw. I will
Be on alert.
Smothering Tide.
Something
Next
might
turn?
happen.
Next turn, I'm going to play a land.
Ooh.
I'm doing dubious things over here.
Oh, that's bad. And you did catch that I paid for Smothering Tide.
Yes, you did pay for it.
All right. You know what? Let's just move to combat.
At this point, I'm tempted to like Sharpie Soul Ring to just say Smothering Tide on it and leave it tapped for the rest of the game.
Right. I'm going to swing these 4 plants at Caleb, and because of Knight's commander, they get +2/+L, so there's 4 2/1s coming at you.
I'll take 8 and go to 28.
All right.
I don't trust you.
That's wise. I think I have to pull the trigger on this. It's not ideal, but I think I have to. What's the highest toughness among all of your creatures? All of yours?
I have 6 is my highest toughness currently.
Okay. And Caleb, you said yours is 6?
Correct.
Fantastic.
Ooh, Toxic Deluge?
2 and a black. As an additional cost, I will pay 6.
There it is, baby.
We're gonna Toxic Deluge for 6.
In
Oh.
response,
Damn it.
I'm going to sack my daddy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nick, you got anything?
I don't have any responses, but we are about all to lose some life here. Or you
Yeah,
guys are
we
about
are.
to lose life off Sir Conrad.
No, we're not. I'm gonna Fierce Guardianship. I control my commander, so it's free.
Okay. Yep. There is still a Sir Conrad trigger from Sack Me Daddy.
Yep.
Can you remind me what Fierce Guardianship does?
Counter target non-creature spell, and it's free if you control your commander.
Ah, well then.
So Sir Conrad deals 1 damage to each of you off of Stack Me Daddy one more time.
All right, Nick. I have helped you.
You helped me a lot. Yeah, you're exempt.
All right. Pass turn.
You might call me some kind of exemplar.
I might,
You're no exemplar of justice. That's in Boros.
but that would
No, I'm an
be
exemplar of chaos.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely very solid.
Just- Also, that's definitely Rakdos.
Yeah.
How many lands do you, Josh? How many lands do you have right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Knight, I'm not going to pay for Smothering Tide, so you can do your thing, bud.
Woohoo!
Okay, that was some excitement. All right, so I'm going to pay.
I'm most appreciative. If there's anything I want to do in this game, is to be the richest person here.
I'm going to play Knight of the White Orchard. All right, he's going to enter the battlefield. I can search my library for a Plains card, put it on the battlefield. Hey, I'm going to grab a Godless Shrine. And I will pay 2 life for it to enter untapped. Do you think that works? Yeah, it is a Plains card, not a basic land. So
Correct.
Cool. Yep. Cool.
Also,
Then-
there's a big reason that I Fierce Guardianship it. So, I wasn't just being an agent of chaos.
No,
Right now,
I mean,
It's a crucible of worlds.
we would have also lost a lot of life because there would have been 1, 2.
Oh, I need to
Five.
make my one.
Or 4.
Yeah, I need to mark my one
10,
for Conrad.
11, 12,
So I'm gonna.
15, or
And
14.
Nick, you're a little out of focus there, Nick.
Oh crap! What happened there? That is weird. That does not happen very often. There we go. That does not happen very often. Okay. So what I did, I tap Godless Shrine and Soul Ring. 2, float 1 to play Conjurer's Mantle. I'll float the 1 to attach it to Sidar. He now has Vigilance. Gets +1/+1. So I'll put a +2 on him for that. And whenever a quick creature attacks, you may look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a card that shares a creature type with that creature. Put them among it in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in random.
Yeah, that.
And
Yeah.
then I will
Up
move
and
to
down.
combat. And I'm going to swing Sidar and Triumphant Adventurer and Sir Conrad at Josh. Now, triggers are going to happen.
You have your attack triggers first.
Yeah, let's get some triggers. Okay. I'll create I'll go to the Goblin Bazaar and I'll make myself a treasure token. Woohoo! Which
All that effort to equal 1 draw step in your knight's opponents.
Let's go!
All right, there's 1 treasure token. Now, I will then look at the top 6 cards in my library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that would be a good one.
Which trigger are you resolving now?
The artifact, whatever.
Conjurer's Mantle.
Conjurer's Mantle, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal Hero of the Blade Hold, and I'm gonna put that into my hand. All right. Then I'll put these on in random order on the bottom.
And now you have the Sidar trigger.
Now I have the Sidar trigger. I draw, and
for smothering type.
No, you can have your treasure.
I'm at 7. Let's
And I will
go.
discard Hero of the Blade Hold. Okay, now all my triggers I think are done now.
Okay, so total damage.
Oh, and Sidar has Vigilance now. I forgot.
So
Yeah.
what? 6 from Sidar.
Well, I'm attacking you, so 6 plus 2 plus 0, so 8 from Sidar.
Okay.
4 from Triumphant Adventurer,
12.
and then 6 plus 2, 8 more from your boy, because you seem to run him in every black deck, Sir Conrad.
Oh god, I'm just gonna take you go down to 9.
All right.
Brutal.
And, okay, and then on that, I will bring back Hero of the Blade Hold. It has Battle Cry. Whenever this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. And whenever Hero of the Blade Hold attacks, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens that are tapped and attacking.
There was
Then
also a Sir Conrad trigger when you put Hero Blade Hold in the graveyard and when it comes out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Gotcha. So, yeah. So that's 2 more damage to everybody. Yep. And
I'm in danger.
I mean, we all are.
A farewell would feel real nice.
then I'm gonna sack my treasure and tap Sunken Hollow to play Chivalric Alliance. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. Hey, that'll help you, Knight. And then I think I've done enough shenanigans,
Okay.
and I will pass the turn.
All right. I'll proceed to untap.
I'd like to point this out for the record. I'm not the threat.
No, you're not. And sometimes being an agent of chaos comes back to bite you in the ass.
Yep.
But I didn't swing at you, Caleb. I didn't swing at you.
You are 100% correct.
I'm
did
going to
in
play
fact
this.
Keep your word.
I'm going to play this cassette land. And I call
Okay.
it cassette land because it has 2 sides. I'm then going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Frenzied Saddle Brute. It has haste, and all creatures can attack your opponents and planeswalkers your opponents control as though they had haste.
Cool.
I'm then also going to pay, because things are getting kind of... a Ghostly Prison.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Seems smart.
And now I'm hellbent.
Okay.
Pass turn.
All right. Draw. I'll pay for tithe. I'm gonna play this island, and I'm gonna do one of my favorite things to do in this deck, and I call it the illusion of choice. So, I'm gonna tap green, 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 black, black, blue, blue.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to cast Emergent Ultimate. This says search my
Nice.
library for 3 monocolored cards
Knew it.
and reveal them. An opponent chooses one of them to shuffle back into my library. I cast the other 2 without paying them. I already know the 3 cards I'm going to get. They do not win me the game. But does it resolve? I also have to exile this upon resolution.
I cannot counter it.
Yep, no
Okay.
response.
Cool. I'm going to search for the Illusion of Choice file, which is a Rune-Scarred Demon, a Demonic Tutor, and Birthing Pod. I'm going to pick Nick. So,
I know what Demonic Tuner does. I don't know what Birthing Pod or...
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, you want Birthing Pod to go in his hand.
Or into the library.
Oh yeah, shuffle Birthing Pod into his library. Oh, but he's going to get it anyway with Demonic Tutor.
the Illusion of
Yeah.
All right. So basically, I'm either taking Demonic Tutor or I'm taking Birthing Pod and what was the other one?
Rune-Scarred Demon, which is a creature Demonic Tutor.
Yep,
Is it on attack or enters the battlefield?
ETB.
Enters the battlefield.
This is a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Okay. So you're gonna go find a card no matter what. You're gonna go find a card you need no matter what, right?
Correct. You're either going to give me 2 cards that I want, one of which is including Birthing Pod, or you're going to give me Birthing Pod and something else.
Well, Knight, Josh, what do you think? I know he's
I'm
getting
on the
questions.
verge of death, so y'all can figure this out.
I would say give him Birthing Pod and Rune-Scarred Demon.
That's what you get, Caleb. If that's what you
Okay.
wanted, go easy on me.
I mean, I just wanted to get Birthing Pod out. I can't activate it this turn as I don't have any mana.
Alright.
So I will go ahead and resolve the trigger of Rune-Scarred Demon. I'm going to go find a card and put it in my hands.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Tell us what it is.
I'm gonna do this just because I think it's gonna be funny.
Okay.
So I am gonna pay 1 white to Swords to Plowshare Rune-Scarred Demon.
Let's go!
But hey, you gain life equal to its power.
I was like, I'll happily take that 6 life.
But I think you still get the trigger off of it anyway, so.
I do, yeah. But I don't know what I want to find. I don't think I have anything like amazing here.
He just got to do the thing. That's all that he cares about.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna find this card. Yeah. And it turns out I do run a Cyclonic Rift in here. I didn't remember, but
But she lied.
But that is not the card I'm grabbing.
All right.
I'm showing you that I am shuffling it into my library, as I don't want to bounce the board since I don't have a win and make the game take longer.
That's fair.
That is a noble gesture.
I think
I
we're at a point where we need to be mindful of that. We're not quite out of time, but
We're doing
we
okay.
need to be mindful. I think though of that. I think we need to be mindful of that. So
So I grabbed this mystery card that is not Cyclonic Rift. That's all you know, and I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw, knight, make a treasure token.
Yo, let's go! I make 2 because of Anointed Procession.
I'm going to play this Evolving Lines. I'm going to sack set Evolving Wilds. Oh, that does trigger. I do get at least a life, and I'll get another one here in a moment. Let's go get another Mirage Swamp. And that will make 2 more plants. Think.
And I thought through ahead I would have had the mana to activate Birthing Pod this turn, but I did not. And by that I mean not pay for Night Smothering Tithe, but I'll be damned if I give him a treasure right now.
So now, if I attack either Nick or Caleb, those 2 plants I just made have haste, correct?
Correct. See, you guys thought he was the agent of chaos. Turns out it was I all along.
If you can wipe the board, if you can like deal with Nick's board, I can deal with the Knight Exemplar.
Yeah, unfortunately, because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures untapped.
I do.
What the hell? Swing all 6 2/2 plants, or 2/1 plants at you.
Okay. If I block any of them, right, they won't trigger Sir Conrad because they won't hit the graveyard, right? 'Cause they're
Cool.
tokens.
Correct, yeah.
So I thought something up on Sir Conrad. It depends on if it says creature card or if it just says creature.
Whenever another creature dies, is what it says. Whenever
Okay.
another
So
creature
then, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it will because
Well, it
They're
will
creature.
trigger. Yeah, tokens, creature tokens will trigger Conrad. It's just that they die, activate any death triggers, and then instead of going to the graveyard, they go to exile instead, or they go from graveyard.
Yeah,
to
they
exile.
hit and then go poof.
they don't even go to exile. They just poof.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean,
so
just because maybe I don't know enough about the Necro Blossom. How many cards do you have in hand, Josh? Because you have a lot of untapped mana right now.
oh, I'm hellbent. I have no cards in hand.
Okay.
4 blocks. I'm gonna cast Deadly Rollick on Knight Exemplar. Since it's free, since I have my commander, exile target creature.
All right, that will get rid of all the +1s except for this. All right, so what are your plans again now?
They are all 2/1s.
2 1s.
There's
Okay.
6 of them.
All right, well, I'll block 1 with Knight of the White Orchard. It has first strike, so
Sure.
that'll kill it. So everybody take 1 damage. I'll block another with Sidar. That has first strike and is still, because of the equipment, it's still there. And then I will block another with Hero of the Blade Hold, which is a 3/4. So there'll be 3 total triggers, and then I'll take 6 total life.
Yep. All right. Yeah, that's let's see, second main.
I think that takes me down to 32, I believe. I think that's where I was at.
Yeah. And none of the stuff have counters, so no proliferation. I'll just pass turn.
Josh, what's the altered and sign card in your graveyard?
Oh, that's my Evolving Wilds.
Okay.
Yeah, I was so at the Magic Summit last year. The EDH Brothers were part of a 2-headed commander sealed event, so we were the special guests, and everybody that was in that event signed the Evolving Wilds for me.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm going to pay 2 to play Midnight Reaper. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, Midnight Reaper deals 1 damage to you, and you get to draw a card. Then I'm going to spend 5, and I'm going to cast Banner of Kinship.
Oh
Knight.
boy!
Hey,
Yeah,
it's that card I hadn't heard about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's back again. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All my knights, all my creatures will get +6. All knights from now on get +6, +6.
Is it?
As long as we-
Don't you have 7 knights?
That's an enchantment. Chivalric
Oh,
Alliance
okay.
enchantment. Yeah. Sorry. I would have had 7, but someone did something. They shall
Yeah, I feel
remain
like that's someone-
nameless.
I feel like that someone is about to get punished real hard for doing that something.
Could be. But first, I have to declare a attackers. And
You
I'll
don't
just put-
have to. The game does not make you attack.
Yes,
It is a May.
but I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work. So
He just wants to
We will-
scry. That's what it is.
I'm just really excited to scry you guys. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Okay, so I will go ahead and
Go.
Caleb, I'm gonna swing at you with Sidar. I'm
Oh no!
Caleb,
Oh my
happened?
gosh!
you were like, I'm going to swing Sidar at Caleb. And he goes, "Nope."
Immediate connection lost.
All right, so
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
swing.
say, I disappeared. I guess.
I'm gonna swing Sidar at you, Hero the Bladehold, and Sir Conrad the Grim at you. I'm also gonna swing Triumphant Adventurer at Josh. It's a 7/7 first strike. No, it doesn't have first strike, but Death Touch. But because of Hero the Bladehold, all of my creatures get +1/+1. And I get to create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. So
They are
They
also
all get
+2.
+2/+L because of.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go ahead and send those at you too, Josh, because I'm gonna be nice.
I
Tonight.
will. I do have to clarify. The ones that enter tapped and attacking do not get the buff because they did not
Yep.
attack. They're
Okay.
attacking.
But assuming we're all assuming that Nick put his the create token triggers to resolve before the battle cry trigger, so the tokens do have +1/+0. I assume.
Well,
Is
that's
that-
all. Whenever a Bladehold attacks, create 2
Right.
1/1. Yeah, so
There's 2 triggers that go on the stack, so you have the create tokens trigger and the battle cry trigger. If you put this one on top to resolve first, then you'll make the tokens, then the battle cry will resolve, and they all get +1/+0.
Yeah, but
That's what makes that
Gahichi
card so good.
Okay.
ability does not
Yeah,
give those two.
No, Gahiji won't do anything, but otherwise, if you stack the triggers the other way, then you just get 2/1 dudes instead of 3/1s.
okay.
Just something for the viewers at home as well as Nick if he's not familiar with that.
I'm not
particular
familiar with that
technique.
exactly. So okay, so they're 2/1s then. They're 2/1s attacking.
No, they'd be 3/1s attacking, presuming that. Basically, I'm saying like, here's how you do this in order to make it more efficient.
Okay, gotcha.
Well,
Right,
for
so-
the sake of time, resolve.
But there's still more.
triggers.
There's more. Okay, I will scry 2 first. Okay, I'll leave that one on top. Then I will. I'll go ahead and do the first one, which is I'll do the Crucible, whatever it was, or not Crucible, freaking Conjurer's Mantle. Look at the type 5.
Top 6.
Is that a top 6? Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. I will put that into my hand, and then I will put these on the bottom. Then I will draw off of Chivalric Alliance because 2 or more creatures are attacking. Then I will draw off of Sidar.
Do you pay
And-
for that and
Nope.
smothering time? Okay,
You're
so
good,
I
bud.
can-
You're good. I'm gonna be nice.
I didn't remember if I had asked you already for the beginning of the turn.
So for Sidar, I'm going to discard Herald of Hoofbeats.
Well, that'll
Yeah, that's a good one.
trigger
Good one.
Conrad.
That'll trigger Sir Conrad, so everybody takes 2.
Is it
And
2 or 1?
What's up? Oh, it's one. I'm sorry. It's one. It's one. It's one. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I don't know where I got the takes to. Too much time on Nightmare on Planet bullshit. Then I think we will we will go from there. So, yeah, Caleb, I think you had Sidar, Sir Conrad, and Hero of the Bladehold coming at you, and then Josh, you had Triumphant Adventurer and these two tokens coming your way.
Yeah, I'm just
I'll
gonna
block
die.
Conrad in the hopes that I live to my next turn, so I can at least resolve Birthing Pod trigger once.
Okay, so all right, so that'll die. All right,
And I die.
all right, you're just gonna take it all, and then does
Oh.
blocking with your commander, it goes to the graveyard, then you return it to that, correct? I'm just wondering if there's another Sir Conrad trigger there.
Correct. Yes.
All right, so you guys' life, and then I will bring back Herald of the Hoofbeats, which will
How
get
much do I take, by the way?
okay, so sorry. All right, yeah. All right, Herald of the Hoofbeats will get +6/+6 off Banner of Kinship. Then you're gonna take you're getting commander-wise, you're getting 11 commander.
Okay.
Oh no, 12 commander because everything's gonna get +1/+1 because of Hero of the Bladehold.
Yeah,
Then you
plus
take
2, so
10 off Hero of Bladehold and 12 off of Sir Conrad.
Well,
Depending upon you.
I blocked the Conrad.
Okay, so there you go. So yeah, you're taking 12 off Sidar and 10 off of Hero of the Bladehold.
All right, I go to 4.
All right.
Blind Obedience was my next card.
Well,
that would've
I'm
been
gonna
nice.
live- I'm
Oh, in
just
my
gonna
in my second main, because I didn't play a land, I'll play a Shipwreck Marsh for a turn. 'Cause I didn't play a land,
Sure.
so- there we go. All right, now I pass turn.
All right,
I
I
have to politely ask you to not murder me. I just want to do a Birthing Pod thing once, and then I will die happy.
I'm just going to source the plowshare, Sir Conrad.
That's also a good idea.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
All right, and I gain life equals to its toughness, right? Which was
To its power. To its power. So,
Sorry, its
so
power
you're going to go.
was 11.
Yep,
right.
you're going to gain quite a bit of life from it. But that's all I can do because I'm helping again. You're good.
All right, draw. That's not good. I'm gonna play this by you.
Oh, I actually think Caleb actually is dead, isn't he? Because he would have taken an additional +2 off your other thing. I'll let Caleb do his Birthing Pod thing, but I think you are technically dead, Caleb.
Oh, I thought you were counting that.
I was not.
But- Yeah,
But
I don't.
I'm
think
not
you're
gonna. You do your birthing. I don't care. Do your Birthing Pod thing. If you win it, that's fine.
Oh, I'm not gonna win.
He
There's
just wants
a-
the Birthing Pod.
Yeah.
He's actually died. No, never mind.
So you can make a treasure.
Yes, let's go! I have 3 dice for treasures. Look, I don't know what game you guys are playing. I'm playing Tax Collector. That's all I'm doing.
Remember, the IRS, if you put it together, it just says theirs.
Hey, remember, Matthew
I'm
and
gonna cast
the original Matthew was a tax collector. So
I'm gonna return this Deadly Rollick. I'm gonna Deadly Rollick the Herald of Hoofbeats, paying the actual retail price.
All right. Deadly Rollick just kills it. What does it do?
Exiles it.
You son of a bitch.
And then I'm going to activate Birthing Pod one time, sacrificing this to search for a 5 drop. I mean, that's kind of funny, so might do that one. I think I'm just going to do that because it's funny. That's also kind of funny. So I think what I'm going to do, my options were Acidic Slime, which I thought would be funny to blow up the Smothering Tithe on my way out. But
I would have scooped. I would have scooped. I would have been mad.
I'm not going to do that. My other option is Muldrifter to draw 2 cards and play this really
That's cool.
That's the secret lair where the kids draw the cards.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm going to get Phyrexian Delve because I like Phyrexians. So what happens when this enters the battlefield is I reanimate a creature and then I lose life equal to its mana value. I would like to lose 4 life.
Yeah.
Let's go! I love
Going out
it.
on his own terms. Suck it, Trebek.
All right.
All right, Nick, it is your turn.
Well, thank you for taking my instant win strategy away from me. So appreciate that. I will draw for turn. And I'll let you make a treasure tonight.
Let's go!
I'm going to play Morphic Pool for turn. It's going to enter tap because I have friends.
Actually, no, your friends are dead.
Oh, they are. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, so it enters. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. I killed them all. Sons of bitches.
What was it that Phoenix said in Top Gun Maverick? Oh, that's because we're dead, dickhead.
That's correct. Okay,
Oh,
and
such a good movie.
all right, and then okay, so yeah, let's just see what happens. Oh, okay, so I will. Yep, I'll move to combat.
Remember, I have Ghostly Prison.
Yeah. Okay. So I gotta pay 2, right, for everything that attacks. So
For everything that attacks, you have to pay 2.
All right. Cool. There's 2. 2. 2. And 2. I'll leave myself with 1 floating mana.
Okay, so you
I
can
feel-
attack me. You can attack me with 4 things.
All right. Well, Sidar is gonna swing at you but he has vigilance, so he's flying. So that's a with Hero of the Bladehold, that'll be a 12, 11 with first strike and flying and vigilance. So he'll swing. I'll have Triumphant Adventurer swing at you as well. It's with Hero of the Bladehold, which it will attack too. And then I will have Knight of the White Orchard attack as well. Do the automatic attacking ones? Is that going to trigger? Does that count as Ghostly Prison? Because they're automatic, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 of them will not attack. They will just hang back and chill. The 2 are there, but because Hero of the Bladehold is attacking, 2 more will come in and attack. That'll be 2 that are attacking you.
So that's 2 damage from them, or is that 4 damage from them?
Well, okay, so Caleb again, he said, whenever this creature attacks, each other attacking creature is +1/+2 in a turn. Whenever Hero of Bladehold attacks, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. So you were saying that can be a situation where
If you put the token creation trigger on the stack to resolve first, then the tokens get made, then the battle cry trigger resolves, and they all get battle cried.
okay,
Which is +1/+0. So they
Right.
become 2/1s attacking.
2
so I
ones.
take 4 damage. I'm not going to block them, so I'll take 4 damage.
yep. And I do have the other triggers to go through too, if you want me to.
I think even without those triggers, you have the win because I can block 2 things.
Mhm.
But what are the powers of the other 3 creatures attacking?
So which things are you gonna block? That's what I have.
What are their powers?
8/8 first strike, Knight of the White Orchard, or sorry, 9/8 because of Hero of the Bladehold. Just that's not attacking. Hero of the Bladehold is a 10/10 with its trigger, with its thing on it. Sidar flying first strike is a 12/11.
Yep,
and
I already
then-
knocked the damage down because I can't block it.
Okay, gotcha. And then Triumph Adventurer is a 8/7 with Death Touch and first strike.
Okay, I'll block the 10 and the 8, not the Knight of the White Orchid.
Okay, all right.
So I'll lose both my creatures, and I'll take 8 more damage.
Okay. And I don't think any of mine die in that case. And then I'll resolve triggers. So I'll create 2 black skeletons. I will attack with 2 more creatures, so I will draw a card. Then I will go ahead and look at the top
And
6.
let me make another treasure.
You can make a treasure, buddy.
Let's go! I have 18 treasure. I'm just 2 away from a solid 20.
Hey, Crackle with Power is a real card.
Yes, it is.
If I was running black, I'd have the card that says if you begin your upkeep with 10 or more treasures, you win the game. That would be
Rebel
in this deck.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be in this deck.
Then I will draw off of Sidar, and I will discard a card. I will just discard Ayara's Oathsworn, and
Hey, that looks familiar too.
because Sidar dealt damage, it'll come back. It'll get
I
plus
hit 20!
you hit 20 treasures. Yay!
I hit 20 treasures!
And then I think that's all triggers. Do I have 2 skeletons? I don't, but I have humans. So humans will get the
Humans have skeletons.
yeah, humans have skeletons. So there's my two skeletons that will enter as well. So there's just there's 2 of these guys. Okay. And that said, none of my creatures died. So I think I will pass it a turn and see what happens.
Oh my goodness. I am going to pay 1, 2, 3 for an aura shards. And I meant to have. Sorry, I accidentally put it there, but I meant to have Kahiji return to the command zone, who will now cost 7. So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, I have to crack one of my treasures and cast Kahiji. Kahiji enters. I'm going to destroy my smothering tithe.
Oh, so you get to do it, but if I do,
And pass turn.
All right.
And since it's the season of giving, I will let you have this one. I'm not going to instant speed scoop.
Okay. Oh, but come on! I wanted to play Alinda, the Saint of Dusk Rose. No, I could play Flooded Strand. I'm just trying to see if I can do anything really fun here before it ends.
Look, most people in the game with 21 commander damage, I have 21 treasures. I am so happy.
All right, I'll play Watery Grave. I gotta make sure I can send it all through, guys. That's all, you know.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. And I just want to see what stupid triggers I can make happen here. I mean, but it's all gonna end. So I will. No, it doesn't
There's
matter.
at least one creature that you can guarantee get through.
Yeah, at least one I can guarantee. So
Which will also be hilarious because you not only will kill me with life loss, but with commander damage.
Hey, that's 3 points.
Boom.
all right.
And
Well,
then another
there's
4. So that'd be 7 points right there for you.
There's 5. Sidar's not actually technically tapping. There's 5 that are swinging your way. Then the 2 more freaking soldiers swing attacking, and I think I'm pretty sure that's enough to take care of business right there.
Let's go! I declare no blockers.
Stop all the other attackers. Yeah. There you go. And
Good game.
good game.
I did nothing that game, but I still had fun.
No, that was a good game. The Knights got a wee bit more powerful
Yeah.
since the League deck did. League deck days.
So note to self, countering the toxic daily, to do a fun, silly, goofy thing of have my Llanowar Elf available to do a emergent ultimatum. Probably wasn't my best move. I probably made some better moves in Magic the Gathering, but you know what? I don't regret it.
What's crazy is I run 8 board wipes in this deck, and I did not see a single one of them.
That
I
is
mean-
impressive.
I had one, and it got countered.
And we
Okay.
just heard
Granted, Sir Conrad would have done some damn damage at that point if that happened, but
Yeah.
So-
Also, this is technically a token deck. How many tokens did you guys see me make?
21.
21 treasures.
What? You're not wrong. I phrased my question incorrectly then.
Right?
Hey,
Oh,
who just shuffled their commander into their deck? Oh, I did.
Nice.
Is it in a different sleeve? You gotta sleeve your commander in a different sleeve.
That's not tournament legal though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Anyways, guys, I gotta get off here pretty quickly.
All right. Well, good playing with you, Knight.
It was
good
great
playing
playing
with
with
you,
you guys.
It was
Uh,
fun. Definitely want to thank everybody for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in, supporting the channel. So, thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
very
Thank you, everyone.
much.
Thanks
Happy
for joining us.
Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. And for those that don't, not in the U.S. or don't celebrate Thanksgiving, just hope you had a good day.
Yeah. We thank you for being here too.
And you can still eat a fried turkey leg. That's perfectly legal.
Absolutely. I
That
mean, that's
sounds
good.
like you're-
That's good all year long.
Yeah. How about you go eat a fried turkey leg, you Englanders?
And on that note, we'll wrap it up.
I would have said wankus. So
Wow. Oh boy.
thank you.
But seriously,
all.
thank you guys. Thank you all
Make sure
for
to
being
check
here.
out Kayfabe Cards. Link will be in the description. They are the headquarters of the EDH Brothers. Yeah, and we will see you all next week. Deuces.
Bye bye.
Later, everyone.